LestatYGO here. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be profiling my Nekroz deck. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. I always enjoy interacting with you, and please consider subscribing for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh content. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. First, we're playing triple copies of Nekroz of Brionac. This is going to be your primary Nekroz monster searcher. This card also has the ability to bounce cards back to your opponent's hand. We're playing two copies of Nekroz of Colossalus. This is going to be your Nekroz Ritual Spell Searcher, and it also has the ability to change the attack points of your opponent's monsters to 0. We're playing two copies of Nekroz of Unicorn, which is pretty much a skill drain for extra deck monsters. Also, you're able to recycle your Nekroz cards from the graveyard back to your hand. We're playing one copy of a Red Bear. This is pretty much a 3300 beat stick that has the ability to negate monster effects. We'll play one copy of Nekroz of Trishula. This has a neat hand trap effect, so if your opponent targets one of your Nekroz monsters, you can discard it to negate the activation and destroy it. Also, if this card's a ritual summon, you can banish exactly 3 of your opponent's cards, 1 from the hand, 1 from the field, and 1 from the graveyard. We'll play one copy of Sheeran, which can meet the full tribute requirements for your ritual summons. Not only that, if this card is tributed, whenever you summon a Nekroz, you could add a Nekroz warrior monster from deck to hand. For the spells, we're playing 2 copies of Nekroz Kaleidoscope. This card just allows you to use monsters from your extra deck to ritual summon. One copy of Nekroz Cycle. One copy of Nekroz Mirror. This allows you to banish Nekroz monsters from your graveyard in order to ritual summon. For the incantations, we're playing 2 copies of Chalice Slime, which allows you to summon your incantations from your deck. Keep in mind, if you don't ritual summon that turn, you lose 2,000 life points. We're playing 2 copies of Talismandra, which is your ritual monster searcher. 2 copies of Candle, which is your ritual spell searcher. 2 copies of Pencil Plume, which can recycle your ritual monsters from the graveyard back to your hand. And we'll play 1 copy of Bookstone, which can recycle your ritual spells from the graveyard back to your hand. Keep in mind, the incantations are going to be used as tributes for your ritual summons. Also, you can tribute them for the cost of a Red Bear whenever you go to activate a monster effect. We are playing a small Dogmatica engine. We're playing triple copies of the Deer Servant and 1 copy of Dogmatica Maximus. This just allows you to rip cards from both players' extra decks, so the intention is to hurt your opponent while you benefit from it. For generic support, we're playing triple copies of Preparation of Rites, 1 copy of Benton, to help search for your primary normal summon, Vanity's Ruler, which prevents your opponent from special summoning monsters. I'm not playing Diviner because I want to focus the normal summon on Vanity's Ruler. That way I can lock my opponent as quick as possible. For the hand traps, we're playing triple copies of Ash Blossom, triple copies of Effect Reeler, and last but not least, we're playing triple copies of Infinite Impermanence. I say this in most of my videos. If you don't like the hand trap lineup or ratio, you can change it to your own liking. Getting into the extra deck, we're playing 2 copies of Garua. If this card's sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card. 2 copies of Elder Entity Itis, which can pop a card on the field. 2 copies of Herald of Arclight, which can search for a ritual spell or monster. And 1 copy of Golden Cloud Beast, which can remove a card on your opponent's field whenever it's sent to the graveyard. Keep in mind, these are going to be used as cost for either your Dogmatica Maximus or your Nekroz Kaleidoscope. We are playing 1 copy of Bahamut Shark, which can bring out your Totally Awesome. Pretty much if you're able to summon 2 unicorns, you just overlay it for the Bahamut Shark, detach, summon your Totally Awesome. 1 copy of Super Star Slayer Typhoon Star Crisis, just generic Xyz support. For Link Monster, we're playing 1 copy of IP Masquerena to help interrupt our opponent. 1 copy of Nightmare Phoenix for spell trap removal. 1 copy of Nightmare Unicorn to put cards back in our opponent's deck. 1 copy of Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. This can shut down the activated effects of your opponent, as well as prevent a special summon from the graveyard, and you can use an opponent's monster as link material to help go into this. And last but not least, we'll play 1 copy of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which pretty much ritual fodder. This concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to give the video a like. Leave a comment down below. I always enjoy interacting with you. And please consider subscribing for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh content. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live and upload. And until next time, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.